Dear students, in this video, today I am going to explain the numericals of chapter 2. Numerical number 1. Question, it is one. A boy goes to a shop which is 3 kilometers away, buys things and come back. What is the distance and displacement in kilometer and meter? That is, in kilometer also you have to find the answer, and also kilometer you have to convert into meter. Now what is given in the question we'll write first. Total distance covered by the boy, that is, for going he took 3 kilometers, again for coming back another 3 kilometers. Therefore, the total distance covered by the boy equal to 3 kilometers plus 3 kilometers equal to 6 kilometers. We'll get 6 kilometers. Then when we convert 6 kilometers into meter, we'll get 6 into 1000 meter equal to 6000 meter. We'll get to convert 6 kilometer into meter, you have to multiply by 1000, so we get 6000 meter we get. Now displacement, he is coming back to the same place or come back to the starting point. Again he is coming back, so displacement we get 0. We get displacement equal to 0 because the boy comes back to his starting point, that is initial point and final point is same, so displacement will get 0. We get. It is question number 1. Now question number 2. A bale seems due east for a distance of 5 kilometers, then turns around and goes due west for 1.8 kilometers, and finally turns around again and heads to 1.2 kilometers due east. Then what is the distance and the displacement of the bale? So first we have to find the distance covered by the bale is equal to, we have to add all the distance, that is 5 kilometers plus 1.8 kilometers plus 1.2 kilometers is equal to, after adding we will get 8 kilometers. That is the distance traveled or distance covered by the bale. Now displacement. To get the displacement, first you have to add to due east, that is 5 kilometers plus 1.2 kilometers. Then from that you have to subtract 1.8 kilometers. So we get 6.2 kilometers minus 1.8 kilometers equal to 4.4 kilometers we will get. So that is the displacement. Displacement is the shortest distance from the final point to the initial point, or to the initial point to the final point, the shorter distance. So here the shorter distance we get 4.4 kilometers, that is the displacement. Now question number 3. Question, a car travels 40 kilometers in the first hour, then 45 kilometers in the second hour, and 35 kilometers in the third hour, and we have to calculate average speed of the vehicle in kilometer per hour, and also in kilometer per hour again we have to convert meter per second. So what is given? First you write total distance covered. So first hour it is 40 kilometers, second hour it is 45 kilometers, and the third hour is 35 kilometers. When we add total distance, we will get 120 kilometer. Then total time, so 3 hours, first hour, second hour and third hour. So we get total time will get 3 hours. Now average speed is equal to, formula you write, average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time. So total distance we are getting 120 kilometer upon 3 hours equal to 40 kilometer. After cutting we will get 40 kilometer per hour we will get. That is in kilometer per hour. Now to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, before we learn what we have to do, it is we have to multiply 40 by 5 by 18. After multiplying 5 by 18 and after cutting we get 100 upon 9. Then when we divide 100 upon 9 we will get 11.11 meter per second. So that is the answer in meter per second. So in kilometer per hour we get 40 kilometer per hour, and in meter per second we will get 11.11 meter per second. Now question number 4. What is the distance traveled by a plane flying for about 3 hours at a speed of 350 kilometer per hour? So distance traveled by the plane. So formula you write, distance equal to speed into time. Speed is given 350 kilometer per hour, multiply by 3 hours. Then after multiplying 350 by 3 we will get 1050 kilometer. Now question number 5. So question number 5 it is one. If a girl runs around a circular track of length 400 meter and come back to the initial point in 40 seconds, what would be her speed and velocity? So we have to find out speed and velocity we have to find out. So speed is equal to, formula you write first, speed is equal to distance upon time. So distance is given here 400 meter divided by 40 seconds. Then after dividing 400 by 40 we get 0 0 cancel and 40 and 4 cancel, we get 10 meter per second. So that is the speed of the girl will get. The speed of the girl will get 10 meter per second. Now velocity will get 0. Velocity we get 0 because she comes back to the initial point. So initial point, she is starting from the initial point and again after running she comes back again to the same point or initial point again. So the velocity we get 0. Now next question. How far will a car with the average speed of 60 km per hour moves in 4 hours? So in 4 hours, how much distance? That one we have to find out. So same like previous question. First you write the formula. Distance is equal to speed into time equal to speed is given 60 km per hour and the time is given 4 hours. Then when we multiply 60 kilometer per hour into 4 hours, so 60 into 4 will get 240 kilometer. So that is the distance we get. So we completed the numericals. All these numericals you write in your notebook after writing all the question answers. And next day when you come for online class, I will ask all these numericals. Okay.